Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review. It's not looking good for this one, I'll tell you. Reason why, we got a BrewDog beer, not my favourite brewery. And we got a session IPA from them, not my favourite style. But I'll give it to them, the can art looks half decent for them. We have got a BrewDog Wingman session IPA, clocking in at 4.3% ABV. There you go. The eagle has landed, according to BrewDog. So there's no real blurb on this can. This used to be in a. This is in a 440ml can, and I picked this up from Tesco's for a couple. Well, getting off for £3, I think it was. But didn't they do these in 330s? I'm not sure. I'm not a BrewDog expert. So I went on the BrewDog website, of course, because there's nothing here to tell me really much about it. But they says, never leave your wingman. The myth, the legend, the eagle wearing aviator goggles. Wingman is here to rescue every night out and let the good times roll. Apparently we're going to have a good old night out with this. If you're having a shit night out, crack a few of these open, boys and girls. Need some company when your friends are inevitably 45 minutes late. Grab one of these. Keep you company. Wingman is here, looking for the perfect sessionable IPA to see you through the evening. According, it's this one. Wingman has you covered with his wings. With his wings. Haven't got a location for the after party. Wingman knows a place. He knows a place. There's nothing Wingman won't do to keep this squadron flying in perfect formation. You never leave your wingman, and he never leaves you. So basically, this fella here is going to give you a good night out. He's going to rescue. He's going to tell your mates to fuck off. Don't need you. He's with me all night. I'll give you a good old time. And he'll take you somewhere, but don't know where, for an after, for a party in the, in the wee small hours. So he's got your night planned for you. He has. He's got your night planned for you. What a boy, eh? What a boy. Let's crack it open and see, if you can have a decent night on him. Slight fruity note there. Pineapple, I think, for me. Pineapple there. Let's just pour it out. Like you do. I can't remember how much I paid for this. I really can't. So, am I expecting a lot? Well, after that blurb, I am expecting a lot out of this. It's going to save my night out on a Saturday night, isn't he? He's going to, he's going to do the business. He's going to give me a good old night out, drinking this all night. It's got a load of Chinese writing, so the Chinese will believe him anyway if I don't. Anyway, put it up to the light. Slight haziness to this. It's very slight haziness or very white head on her, as you can see. Let's get a whiff. First of all, I'm sorry, Lamplight. Anybody from Lamplight watching this video, and I've just poured a BrewDog beer in your very nice glasses. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Be easy on me next time I drop in. Let's get a whiff. Not a lot. There's a slight hoppy presence. I'll say pineapples there, but there's not really much going on. A slight fruity note there, but there's not much there. I'm going to go in. So, cheers, everybody. Again. I think you could have a good night on it. I really do. I think if you've got no sense of smell, no sense of taste, um, you like to go to church on a Saturday night and maybe have a party, but the party you have at your party, there's no alcohol at your party. You just have mineral water um, and water biscuits. You'll have a good night, I think. Yeah, if you had this in that type of environment, yeah, you'll have a good night. Have a good night. Definitely. You definitely would have a good night if you were a nun. Right, let's go in and I'll tell you what I get. It's pretty tasteless, to be honest. You get a hint of bitterness. You get a hint of bitterness on the front end. You get on the back end, could be pigeon feed. Could be pigeon feed on the back end. Looking at you, it could be a little bit of pigeon feed. Thin, slightly thin. It's a little bit bland. It's a little bit boring. It's a little bit nondescript. I'll go in again. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of BrewDog, okay? So you could say I'm being biased before I even crack the can open. And I'm not a fan of session IPAs. You could be biased even before I've taken a sip of a drop of this. But I'm not a fan of session IPAs, but I've had a lot better session IPAs than this. It's very bland. It's very bland and it's very boring. The only thing what I remotely like about this beer is the can art. The can art, I have to say, is quite good for BrewDog. But getting back to the beer, mouthfeel, smooth, refreshing enough, hints of lemon, slight hint of bitterness. It's not thin, I'll give them that. It's not that thin. You get like pigeon feed type of biscuity maltiness on the back end, but not much. It's not bitter really. It's just, if you had a night on that, you'd be really, really fucked off. I tell you, you really would be. You would be fucked off. You wouldn't get a hangover with it anyway. You'd be really fucked off with it if you had a night on that. Definitely. So where the hell BrewDog got that description from? Look at that description. Whoever wrote that, it's not very good anyway because the grammar is terrible in it. But it's not very good. Right. And I'll have to finish this review off because I can just waffle. BrewDog Wingman, what do I think of it? It's not very good. It's boring. It's bland. It's everything which is pretty boring. The can art is the most exciting thing about it. There you go. Thank you very much for watching this beer review. You're all stars. Kiss it. Bib bib. See you on my next one. Bib bib.